There's 11 of us.
It seems like there's more
Like-
space.
Like protect.
Ready? Welcome to the School Name Committee meeting of November 7th, 2024. I'm calling this meeting to order. The time is 5:31. I am Clark County School District Board of Trustees Clerk Lisa Guzman, and I am the chair of the School Naming Committee. I also want to recognize those who are viewing the live stream broadcast on ccsd.net or the Clark County School District YouTube page. We acknowledge that the land on which we gather is the territorial homelands of the Nuwu, the Moapa Band of Paiutes, and the Las Vegas Band of Paiutes. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm going to move on to 1.02 roll call. Trustee Bustamante Adams.
Here.
Member Combs.
Present?
Member Johnson.
Present.
Member Patterson.
Present.
Member Overstreet White.
Present.
And I'm present. Aren't you guys lucky? I want to take a moment to welcome all of our new committee members and thank them for your service. Welcome. This is my last, so I'm super excited. There are new people. All right. We're going to start our meeting with 1.02, adoption of the agenda. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
I move we adopt the agenda.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
And I
We
think
have-
it's at 1.02
It says one.
or was it 1.03? Maybe
Well, on it's 1.03, and it's called a typo. It's okay. Okay, so I have a motion and a second. Please vote. Are you putting it on the electronic? Nope. Okay. Can I have a show of hands if you approve the agenda? Sorry. All right, that was unanimous. Thank you. Okay, we will now go to 2.01, approval of the minutes from the School Naming Committee meeting on February 21st, 2024. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the School Naming Committee on February 21st, 2024?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move to approve the minutes.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion to approve the agenda and a second. Can I have a show of hands for approval?
I'm going to need to abstain as I was not a member of the board for that.
Okay, well, no one was, except Irene and myself.
Okay.
So, did you get a chance to read the minutes?
I did.
Okay.
I'll approve then.
Okay, thank you. That was unanimous. All right, we're moving on to 2.02, naming of a career and technical academy. The School Name Committee has received an application, item 2.02, to request naming a career and technical academy to be located at Gillespie Street and East Star Avenue, the South Career and Technical Academy. I invite Assistant Superintendent Gia Moore to present the application. It's there.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the committee. I'm Gia Moore, again, Assistant Superintendent of College and Career Readiness and School Choice. I'm so happy to be here this evening. It has been a long time coming. It's really hard to believe that we actually began planning this school 6 years ago. So to be here tonight is a little emotional, actually. It's finally all coming into fruition. But just a little bit of background on the South CTA. During the time when we began planning the school, it was very important to us to work with economic development groups to ensure that we were programming this school to align with our state workforce needs. So we did a lot of work with, again, economic development groups, different municipalities. LVGEA, as an example, was a strategic partner in helping us program the school. And so the other piece to it that we're really happy about is that our career and technical academies are very much in high demand all the time. So the fact that we are able to bring just another option, high quality option to our community based upon their demand of that is a great honor. This school will be led by Principal Pate Thomas. He has a great background. He's worked at a couple of our career and technical academies. He was an assistant principal at Southeast CTA, which was one of our top magnet schools in the nation. He would be here tonight, but he is actually holding his first open house, if you could say, even though his school is not completed, at the Silverado Ranch Community Center. So he's meeting with prospective students and families this evening, but he did want to be here tonight. But he's done some really great work. So far, he has created 2 academies at the school, a leadership academy and an innovation academy. And so he has taken the programs that were programmed into that school and divided them into 2 academies. So I'll just go through what those programs are. It's really exciting. So we'll have advanced manufacturing technologies, civil engineering technology, cyber defense and advanced computing, early childhood education and leadership, secondary education and leadership, and we'll actually have an on-site pre-K and kindergarten. It's really exciting. Engineering and energy technologies, and then entertainment and sports marketing. We thought we could capitalize on the proximity of like the Raiders training facility, et cetera. And then finance and business leadership, and then finally sports medicine. So that is a little bit of a picture of our school, but the proposed name is South Career and Technical Academy. So I'm here to stand if you have any questions.
Does anyone have any questions? No? Then I am looking for a motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move to approve the naming of the,
Hold on, I forgot to ask for public comment. Sorry. Is there anyone who wants to give public comment on the South Career and Technical Academy? Okay, great. That's different because this is one of my schools and I was at a few of the meetings. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move to approve the naming of the new Career and Technical Academy, South Career and Technical Academy.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I have a show of hands to move? Okay, that passes unanimous.
Thank you for your time. Have a good
Thank you. That was easy, huh? Okay, next we are moving on to 2.03, naming of school located at St. Jude's Ranch for children. The school name committee has received an application, item 2.03, to request naming a school located at St. Jude's Ranch for children, the Healing Center School at St. Jude's Ranch for children. I invite Principal Amy Manning to present the application. Excited. Another one of my schools.
Turn this on. Oh, thank
It's
you.
already on.
Perfect. Hi, Madam Chair, members of the naming committee. My name is Amy Manning, and I am honored and proud to be the opening principal of the school at the St. Jude's Healing Center. For a little background, about approximately 7 years ago, CEO Dr. Christina Vela had this wonderful idea that she wanted to build a center for child victims of sex trafficking. With COVID, there was some delays, but we have since moved forward. And then she talked to Dr. Jara, and a unique partnership was developed. This is the first time that Clark County is working so closely with a nonprofit. On July 14, 2022, CCSD went into an agreement, a lease agreement, to build an alternative school on the St. Jude's land. And then on October 25th, 2022, they broke ground, and the CCSD building was the first one to begin construction. July 29th, I began my appointment as the first principal, and today I am proud to announce that we have a full staff of 14 staff. 8 teachers are all licensed with 4 support staff members and myself. The school has been designed with great intention to bring trauma-informed instruction into the building. We have a flexible model that we're going to offer with hybrids, so we have distance and in-person learning for our students so they can maximize their services that they need to receive. Myself and my counselor have become yoga certified, so we can offer that unique experience for our students. And we have incorporated daily mentor and guidance into their daily schedule, so we are focusing on the whole child with social emotional learning. On October 30th, 2024, so last week, we held our ribbon cutting ceremony with the completion of the center, which was very exciting. Today, with the support of the CEO and Interim Superintendent Larson Mitchell and Associate Superintendent Kevin McPartland, I come before you to request that the temporary name for the school be the Healing Center School at St. Jude's Ranch for Children. I do want to note that this is a temporary name. We do anticipate coming to you before in the spring to request for a survivor that lives in our community, a very special individual, for consideration for the permanent name. We decided on this name through lots of meetings because we felt it would be the easiest to start with a temporary name.
Do you have any questions for her? Then go for it.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Ms. Manning, for your presentation. My question is just not necessarily on the application, but in general, is there another school of this type in the U.S.?
No, it is believed at this time that this is the first of its kind in the United States.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, is there anyone who wishes to provide public comment? Okay, since there is none, do I have a motion to approve 2.03, recommending naming a school located at St. Jude's Ranch for Children, the Healing Center School at St. Jude's Ranch for Children, to the Board of School Trustees? I'm looking for a motion.
Madam Chair, I would like to motion, I'm not going to repeat the long
No,
name, but to
you're sure not.
move to the name that you just mentioned.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Great, thank you. I have a motion and a second. I'm looking for hands to vote. Okay, that passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Moving on to 2.04, naming of Advanced Technologies Academy Lecture Hall. The school name committee has received an application, item 2.04, to request naming the lecture hall at the Advanced Technologies Academy, the Michael L. Kennard, did I say that right? Kennard? Okay, Lecture Hall. I invite Mr. Richard
Knoepel, you
Knoepel.
got it, yeah.
I can get it, Knoepel from the school to present the applications, please.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the school board, and members of the naming committee. My name is Richard Knoepel. I'm a teacher at Advanced Technologies Academy, and I'm here today to speak on behalf of the request to name the lecture hall at ATEC in honor of Mr. Michael Kennard. Dr. Anthony Barantek wanted to make you aware that he was not able to be here. He regrets that. He had another very important commitment. I am joined by Assistant Principal Shower. So anyway, here we go. Dr. Anthony Barantek, the current principal of ATEC, fully supports a proposal to name the school's lecture hall in honor of Michael Kennard, recognizing his significant contributions as an educator and administrator in the Clark County School District for more than 3 decades. This proposal has garnered enthusiastic support from our school organizational committee, our PAC, and our staff. The naming of the lecture hall is important to us in his name because it was the last part of our building that was completed under his principal. This tribute, I'm like kind of emotional because I worked for him for so long and he's a dear friend. Anyway, so long story short, the tribute not only honors Mr. Kennard's impactful contributions to education in the community, but also preserves the memory of his pivotal role in shaping the ATEC community and ensuring that his legacy continues. Michael Kennard's accolades are numerous. He served as the chairman of the Commission on Educational Technology for Nevada. He was recognized as a Milken Educator, and he also received National Principal of the Year recognition in 1997. He played a vital role in establishing the Andre Agassi College Preparatory Academy, effectively addressing the community's need for education in that underserved area. His leadership fostered a school culture centered on academic rigor and respect, influencing public and charter schools across the valley. As ATEC's founding principal, he implemented innovative educational frameworks that seamlessly integrated technology with rigorous academics. His efforts set a precedent for career and technical education academies throughout the Clark County School District and globally, creating a model of educational excellence. Throughout his career, Michael Kennard was known for building strong relationships with students and staff, often described as both fair and disciplined. He prioritized student support and engagement, actively participated in school activities, and tirelessly advocated for the necessary resources, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to both academic and personal development. Michael Kennard's belief in fostering a family-like community at ATEC created an environment of support and acceptance, positively impacting the futures of countless graduates. His support extended equally to his staff, who have received numerous accolades for their educational leadership and educational excellence. His legacy of innovation, dedication, and familial values continues to resonate within the halls of ATEC. I want to thank you for your time and consideration to this application to honor Michael Kennard's contribution to education and his legacy. Questions?
I am opening the floor to any comments or questions from committee members.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to note that in the application, it also says that the school organization team plus the parent advisory council and the parents all are
They're
all
all
in
on board?
support.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Are there any public comments? Did you want to speak? I saw you moving. Yeah, you can.
I guess I'm in a unique position because I, too, represent that school, and I'm a part of that, and I guess I would say as someone who knew of Mr. Kennard and his contributions, this is certainly an appropriate kind of situation, and so this is great to see.
Great. Any other comments? No? Okay.
Madam Chair, if this is unusual, I just want to acknowledge, so Mr. Kennard was my high school principal for, I think, 3 years before he retired. And so I just want to echo everything that Mr. Knoepel said, and he was an extraordinary person, and I just wanted to put that on the record.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Okay, so do I have a motion to approve 2.04 recommending naming the Advanced Technologies Academy Lecture Hall, the Michael L. Kennard Lecture Hall, to the Board of School Trustees?
I'd like to motion it.
Great, thank you.
I will second that motion.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I see hands for it for ayes? All right, thank you. That motion passes unanimously. Thank you so much. I'm moving on to 2.05. The school name committee has received an application, item 2.05, to request naming the health office at C.C. Ronau Elementary School, the Beatrice Womack Health Office. I invite Ms. Erin Winder from the school to present the application, please.
There was a slideshow our principal made. Do we know if we're showing it or not?
We could, if we have
Because
it.
she's unfortunately away for guard duty, and she has a message in it that she wanted to share tonight as well.
Mr. French, do you have it?
I emailed it to you today.
He's going to look for it. We love PowerPoints presentations, so yes, we get them all the time. They're exciting. Do you have it on your email right now that you could maybe put at the top of his email?
My apologies to the board.
Oh, no. This is very important. I appreciate the fact that you have one. I bet the family would like to see it.
Good evening, Madam Chair and members of the School Naming Committee and esteemed guests. My name is Erin Winder, and I am here today to present agenda item 2.05, the renaming of the C.C. Rano Health Office to honor a beloved member of our school family, Beatrice Womack. B, as we lovingly called her, was our dedicated feeding nurse who tragically passed away last year. Today, we take the first steps toward creating a lasting legacy in her name by renaming the health office to the Beatrice Womack Health Office. I had the privilege and honor of working with her at Red Rock prior to her coming, and one day she saw my son, which she hadn't seen in years, and she got all excited and ran up to him, and my son being the one he was quite taken aback, but that was B. B knew faces, she knew names, she knew students, and she just brought a unique light, not just to our school, but any and every school and opportunity she worked in. She greeted everyone with a huge smile. She poured her heart out into caring for some of our most medically fragile students, and her warmth, joy, and unwavering commitment were felt throughout the health office and our FLS classroom, leaving an indelible mark on both staff and students. We have involved our school organizational team and Ms. Womack's family throughout this process. And today, we're honored to have members of our staff and B's family here with us. Then I get the next slide.
Hi, my name is Dr. Crawford. Hi, my name is Dr. Crawford. For the last 10 years. I had the pleasure of, as we know, she always lit up our schools, she come and take care of our medically fragile. And I'm sad I can't, unfortunately, yet. But I did want to tell you that about you every single day, and brought joy to us. Some of our parents were very mad that you're not still there.
Okay.
Better spot. We're going to be naming right here our health. Hi, my name is Dr. Crawford. For the last 10 years. I had the pleasure of, as we know, she always lit up our schools, she come and take care of our medically fragile. And I'm sad I can't, unfortunately, yet. But I did want to tell you that about you and brought joy to us. Some of our parents were very mad that you're.
I apologize. We're going to try to clean it up on a different system so the audio comes through, but it's for whatever reason up.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Dr. Cruz Crawford, and I've been leading C.C. Rano for the last 10 years. I've had the pleasure of working with Beatrice Womack. As we know, she always lit up our school. She'd come in and take care of our most medically fragile students. And I'm really sad I can't be here today. Unfortunately, I'm away at military duty. But I did want to tell you, B, that we think about you every single day. And you have brought immense joy to our school. Some of our parents were very mad that you're not still feeding their kids, but they understand you're in a better spot. And we're going to be naming right here our health office. It's going to be the Beatrice Womack Health Office, and we are asking for your approval today. Thank you.
If we could go to the next slide. Here is a visual of our plan that we will unveil if approved on February 14th, 2025. This is the 1-year anniversary of her last day with us. And a day of love in which we would like to honor her. Thank you for your consideration and support in preserving Bee's memory, which will continue to inspire and comfort our students and staff for years to come.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, we'll take public comment if we have any. Okay. I'm opening the floor to any comments or questions from the committee members. Okay, so do I have a motion to approve 2.05, naming the C.C. Ronow Elementary School Health Office the Beatrice Womack Health Office?
A motion to approve?
Yep. All right. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I see hands to approve? Okay, and that passes unanimously. Thank you. Okay, we're moving on to 2.06, naming of Virgin Valley High School Theater. The school name committee has received an application, item 2.06, to request the naming the theater at Virgin Valley High School, the Susan Bennett Performing Arts Center. I invite Principal Stephen Waite from the school to present the application. He's joining us virtually. Is he there? He's not there? Okay, we'll give him a minute. I'm sure he wants to. Ah, there he is. No?
No, that wasn't him, Nate. It wasn't him.
Yes? Okay. All right, Principal Waite, are you ready to present? There you go. Is there, can he hear me? Okay.
Hi, this is Stephen Waite. You guys can hear me okay?
Yes. Go ahead. He can't hear us?
Okay, I cannot hear anyone. I'm not sure if I need to be able to hear. Should I hop onto my computer? I'm doing this from my phone, but I have a computer next to me. Would it be better for me to hop on so I can hear responses?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Waite, can you present your Performing Arts Center name, Susan Bennett?
You bet. So Susan Bennett was a teacher for Clark County School District for 30 years, most of which was at Virgin Valley High School. When she arrived at Virgin Valley, she instantly took a program in the theater department and transformed it. The principal who hired her actually his younger brother became the principal right after him. And both would always say, if you want to transform a school, you find a really good football coach and you find a very good theater teacher. And she was the very good theater teacher in our little small community. And she ran summer plays, she ran school plays. The city of Mesquite actually grew during her tenure as a theater teacher. It went from being what would be considered, I guess, 12,000. I wish I had that number. And expanded to where all these, the signs written as you come into Mesquite that it's about 30,000 now. So her influence on campus was both in like a theater tech and English courses. She was a journalist, but she was known for her theater program. And In 1992, she helped found the Mesquite Arts Council and really started getting the theater program growing at the elementary and middle school levels, feeding into the high school level. I apologize. I'm just not sure how extensive I need to go, or if that's enough, or I field questions from you.
I think do we have any questions for him? Does the committee have questions? I don't think we have any questions. Is there any public comment on this? Okay. All right. Do I have a motion to approve 2.06, naming the Virgin Valley High School Theater the Susan Bennett Performing Arts Center?
Madam Chair, I move to approve item 2.06.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Patterson. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I see hands, please? Thank you. That passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Yeah, don't go away. We have 2.07. The school name committee has received an application item 2.07 to request naming the library at Virgin Valley High School the Joseph and Dixie Bowler Student Success Center. I invite you, Principal Waite from the school, to present the application since you're joining us virtually.
You bet. No, I'd be happy to. Joseph and Dixie Bowler both taught at Virgin Valley. Virgin Valley at one point was a K through 12 school. It was in 1991 where the high school actually broke away from the kindergarten through, actually I think the high school, the elementary was the K through 6 stayed at the lower campus, and the upper campus is where the high school is now, became Virgin Valley High School. So at that point, Dixie Bowler stayed at the elementary school and Joseph Bowler moved to the high school. And both are multiple year teachers. So Dixie taught for 26 years and Mr. Joseph Bowler taught from 1969 to 1994. Actually, he retired the year that I graduated. He was actually my Spanish teacher, a very good Spanish teacher, very good math teacher. So both individuals are known for their expertise in a classroom. But it wasn't just that. I mean, that in and of itself would be worth it. But it was what they did after they retired and after school hours that really, I think, really impacted students. Joseph Bowler actually went to law school after retiring to become an advocate for the English language learners in our valley. And Dixie Bowler continued teaching elementary school while he was schooling as a lawyer. And he became a massive advocate for our English language learners in the valley. He opened up a grant for every Virgin Valley High School graduate to get a $500 scholarship every semester, the second semester after they graduate. So it's a one-time $500 scholarship, but it's for every single student who is willing to go to college. And that was, again, universal for everyone. And then, of course, there are just so many stories of kids where Joseph and Dixie would either fund the students' educational college path or help them get into things, a pair of basketball shoes or football cleats or clothes for high school. Just a very generous couple. Both have recently passed away and have left quite a legacy. It actually still continues. So last year's graduates still benefited from the $500 scholarship, and next year's will. So they have left quite an impact on the high school itself and on our English language learner community. And then, of course, on any graduate the graduate must go to 2 semesters, so they don't get the scholarship unless they attend 1 semester. So,
Oh, okay. Do I have any questions from the committee? No? Okay. Any public comment? Okay. Do I have a motion to approve 2.07, naming the Virgin Valley High School Library the Joseph and Dixie Bowler Student Success Center?
I would motion to approve it.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Great, thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I have a vote, please? Okay, thank you. That passes unanimously. Okay. 2.08, thank you, Principal. Did you say goodbye to him? Okay, thank you. 2.08, naming of Steve and Linda Cozine Elementary School Library. The school name committee has received an application, item 2.08, to request naming the library at Steve and Linda Cozine Elementary School the Jim Shoup Library. I invite Assistant Principals Lisa Dalton and Tamara, Martinez Junco? Great. From the school to present the application. I was trying to make sure I could do it. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. This is new to us too, so we're shooting from the heart here. Steve and Linda Cozine Elementary is requesting that our library be renamed Jim Shoup Library. We are blessed to have our namesake still alive and visit our school to visit. And Jim is her husband of almost 20 years. Jim comes to every visit. Jim comes sometimes without Linda if she's not able to make it. He is a CCSD educator of 30 years. And during that time, he also was a champion for safe and drug-free school during his whole career. I've been at Steve and Linda Cozine this is my 5th school year. And I started during COVID, and Jim would call all the time, like, when can I get back into school? When can I get back into the school to read to kids? So they make monthly visits where they come and read to our students. They support him especially. He's found talking to teachers in the staff lounge, donates money donations for us, and he also he's a beacon of light to our teachers. They come for Staff Development Day at the beginning of the year just to spread cheer and positivity. And we were actually approached by teachers with this request to name our library after Jim. Do you have anything else you want?
I have been the assistant principal, one of the assistant principals there for less than a year. And I can say that Jim and Linda are just wonderful people, and that he's Steve and Linda Cozine, that's her new husband, and he just is a remarkable human, an educator, and I think that our staff and students just find joy in just his presence of being there. So,
Thank you. Okay, I am opening the floor to any comments or questions from the committee members. None? Do we have any public comment? All right. Okay. Do I have a motion to approve 2.08, naming the Steve and Linda Cozine Elementary School Library the Jim Shoup Library?
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion for approval of 2.08.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. May I have a vote? Thank you. That passes unanimously. Thank you. All right, we are at the point of future meetings. 2.09, agenda planning and future meetings. Do members have any other comments on agenda planning and future meetings? No? Okay. I have 3.01, public comment for non-agenda items. Does anyone want to present public comment on non-agenda items? I want you to come back on Thursday. Should a member of the public wish to speak on matters within the jurisdiction of the committee not listed as an action item on the agenda, they may speak during this public comment. We are now at item 4.01, adjournment. Do I have a motion?
I move, Madam Chair, for adjournment. And then just for our new members, if it's not always this smooth.
That is correct. That is correct. This has been so great. I want to thank you all. Thank you very, very much. Do I have a second for adjournment?
I'll second.
Thank you. I have a motion on the floor and a second. Can I have a vote to adjourn? Yes? Okay, we vote to adjourn, and the time is 6:12. This meeting of the School Name Committee is now adjourned at 6:12. Thank you, everyone.
you.